Years old. His family. I was watching it. No, we're gonna do that next week. Hey, Demetrius? You can have my check. Which means quick 9 minutes. 20 minutes. There's 21 a minute, fam. The time is 9 a.m. The date is July 6, 2021. We will call this meeting to order for the Statesboro City Council. We will have our invocation and pledge of allegiance by Council Member Sherry Barth.
Thank you, Mayor. Pray with me, if you will. God of many names, hear our prayer. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, God of all our joys, challenges, blessings, and mercies, be with us now. Help us to quiet our busy minds. Sweet Holy Spirit of love and light, let us calm our tumbling thoughts. May we open to hear that still small voice that leads us to our best practices and highest good. May all of those elected to serve, all staff members, everyone in this room, everyone under the reach of my voice, may we open to that guidance. May we see to work together for good for us all. May it be so. Amen, and blessed be. Please stand, please.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll move down to agenda item 3, which is recognition of public presentations. We will have the recognition of our Youth Connect participants. Before we have that recognition, we want to go through and give the public what the program is all about. The Youth Connect is a 5-week summer program focusing on the core concepts of education, employment, civic responsibility, leadership, and diversity. The program provides experiential learning opportunities through diverse activities, projects, meetings, and work opportunities. Participants of the program possess the skill to set to pursue employment opportunities, explore education endeavors, and engage others in civic activities. Students work 18 hours each week on a selected work assignment. Examples of work assignments include the city clerk, central services, engineering, finance, fire department, planning and development, public defender's office, and Georgia Southern Business Innovation Group. In order to be eligible, students must have lived inside the city limits or be the dependent of a City of Statesboro employee. Statesboro, this is a big deal for us. And one thing that I've said, and I think that the council has agreed with in their support of this, is that a city that fails to invest into its young people are failing to invest into its future. So before we begin, I do want to give a round of applause to staff, the community partners, and the young people that participated in this program. At this time, we're going to have Demetrius Bynes come forward and conduct the recognition process.
Good morning, everyone. Our mayor is coming down to assist with recognition.
You want to stand up here?
Yes, sir.
The staff good at telling me what to do. Y'all keep that in mind.
Our first participant is Shalasia Akins. Congratulations. Desire Andreasen. Gabriel Bermudez. Olivia Hendricks.
Congratulations. You gotta work on it.
Brianna Howard.
Congratulations.
Callan Afiji.
Congratulations.
Amari Jones.
Congratulations.
Chloe Jones.
Congratulations.
Tion Michael.
Congratulations.
Maura Pruitt.
Congratulations.
Aaliyah Rice.
Congratulations.
Yasmin Rodden.
Congratulations.
Johnny Robertson III.
Congratulations.
Ronnie Rosales.
Congratulations.
Layla Scarborough.
Congratulations.
Marianne Wilkerson.
Congratulations.
Elijah Wright.
Congratulations.
So now we'd like to, let's take a picture with all of the participants.
Council as well.
So if you'll put your items there, and if everyone will come up. Okay, let's go tallest on the back row, and we'll go forward accordingly. You all remember you did this last week.
Children taller than I am.
Shortness for sure.
Now, one row, second row. Okay. Come, come. Come on.
Good job.
You've been vaccinated.
Okay, now.
Well, no, that's if you want. Like the
Councilmember, stand in the window right here. Demetrius, you want to do this too?
We got a lot of parents that get trying to take pictures. No, come on. Everybody stay in place. Parents, if y'all want to take pictures.
Okay, everybody look right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Smiling. Not that you can see it. Okay, now any parents want to come up and get pictures?
It's bachelor with the children. Panoramic when y'all.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, man?
that it?
You guys.
All right, good deal.
Congratulations.
Good morning again, Mayor and members of council. At this time, I would like to present the two participants who will share about their experiences. The first participant is Ms. Layla Scarborough.
Good morning. Good morning. At the beginning of the Statesboro Youth Connect program, my plans, future, and personality changed. The opportunity to participate in this program is something every high school student should experience. This program has taught me to plan for the future, because if you fail to plan your future, you plan to fail in your future. I have learned not only how to get a job, but also how to keep it. I have learned how life skills can benefit the workplace as well as everyday life. I have also learned that there is more to work than just receiving a paycheck. You have to get up early in the mornings and go to bed early at night in order to prepare your mind and body for daily work activities. Now I see why my mom goes to bed so early. In the very first week of the Youth Connect program, we were taught basic essential skills that we will possibly need to possess at our job internships, such as customer service, telephone etiquette, body language basics, and teamwork collaboration. With these skills, we were capable of knowing a little bit of what will be ahead of us now and in the future. Throughout this program, we have also learned time management as well as future planning, stress awareness, confidence versus arrogance, motivation, soft skills, conflict, and conflict resolution. That is a lot. The Statesboro Youth Connect program is a program that I have really come to love and benefit from. It has taught me patience and understanding for adult working individuals. This program has really been beneficial to me and my peers, because not only have I enhanced my social skills, but I've also enhanced my work ethic skills for the future. I hope that this program is continued in the near future to help others strive to experience the advantages of preparing for the real world and the workforce. I would like to extend a special thank you to all of our special guests who have come and enlightened us about their knowledge and wisdom about the community and their job careers. Thank you for the staff of the Public Defense Office for having me as a guest employee. Thank you to Mr. Vines for having patience with each of us and teaching us about work and life skills. He has really been an inspiration to myself and the students at the 2021 Statesboro Youth Connect program. And last but not least, thank you to Mayor Jonathan McCullough and the council members for believing in this program and believing in us students and giving us a chance to shine in our local community.
Thank you.
Our second participant is Callan Afiji.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Kyle Fiji, and I would like to first start off with a story. Once upon a time, I was in my room playing a game, Samuel, and then my mom walked into my room and told me that the city was doing a coordinated youth connect program. And I thought, oh, cool. But I didn't really care much until later on I heard that I was going to get paid, which I was so convinced to. So this is how I'm here today. This morning, I'm fortunate enough to be able to speak in front of all of you about my experience about the Statesboro Youth Connect program. Most of the first week was mainly introductions to meet everybody, so we would, be able to meet. Yeah, okay. Most of the first week was introductions to break the ice, so we would get to know the people that we would be seeing for the next few weeks. All I have to say about the other participants is that they're very interesting people. Within the next few days, we split into two groups and we competed against each other to inform about the COVID-19 vaccine to the youth. And the contest was actually pretty fun. Being able to work with my group taught me how to work with a team better, and then got me out of my comfort zone. Also, we met with some of the department heads, such as the city attorney and the city clerk. After speaking with them, we were able to choose a job, some of the available jobs, and then I chose the fire department, which was the best one. Working with the fire department was one of the best experiences that has ever happened to me. Being able to experience the day-to-day work life of the fire department, well, of a firefighter, was cool because I was able to experience something new every day. We did something different. We also learned very valuable life skills such as financial literacy, because without this knowledge, we would not know what to do with our money. And then another topic that we discussed was the dangers of human trafficking, including sex trafficking. For those who don't know, human trafficking is basically forcing somebody to commit an act against their own will, and then including sexual favors to that. It's a very serious topic that we discussed. The Youth Connect was a great way to spend my summer, from meeting new people, experiencing the different jobs within the city. All in all, I would love to participate in the Youth Connect again. Thank you, Mayor, and then to the City Council for funding the Youth Connect program.
We have a question from Councilmember Riggs.
Did you get to go on any calls?
Yes, I did. I went on 2 different calls on the first day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you drive a truck?
I don't know yet, sir.
Don't feel bad, they won't let me drive me. Glad to have all of you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This is good stuff, Statesboro. With that being said, to the staff, thank y'all so much for supporting this initiative, giving your sweat equity, your heart equity to making this happen. And we definitely appreciate everything that you guys have done. And to the greater city, this is how we reinvest in our home. This is how we build out the future. We've got to continue to invest into our young people because they are our future. They are our future taxpayers. They are our future business owners. And we got to make sure that they come from a foundation that's strong and a community that shows that they love them more so than just saying it. Mr. Bynes, is there anything else we need to do?
No, ma'am.
All right, with that being said, thank you, young people, for participating. We love y'all, and may God bless everything your hands touch.
Mr. Mayor, may I offer something, please?
Yes.
I'm pleased to see, I'm loving to see it, all of these young people. So glad you participated, so glad we were able to make this program work, and appreciative of the people who made it work. I'm happy to see you wearing masks, protecting one another. Most of you, all of you are old enough to get a vaccine if you and your parents decide to do that. And I just want to share the information, especially if your parents with you now. Nightingale over on North College has the Pfizer, which is the one that 12 and over can have now. So while your parent is with you sometime soon, call Nightingale, go get a vaccine if y'all agree and are willing to do that. That's where you can get it. If you're 12 and older, and a parent will go with you and sign for it. It's no cost. So call Nightingale and go get that if you need it. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman Barton. All right, we'll move down. Oh, is that it? Okay, we'll move down to agenda item 4, which is public comments. Do we have any public comments, Leah?
No, Mayor.
Okay, I love Leah. We go down to agenda item 5, is consideration of a motion to approve the consent agenda, approval minutes of the June 15th and work session and council minutes. There's also a consideration of a motion to approve for approval of surplus and disposition of a wheel loader and refuse truck in the Public Works and Engineering Department. Is there a motion to approve 5A and B?
Mr. Mayor, on item 25 of last meeting, the package sales, I would just like to have my, the reason I voted nay, just put on there.
In the
It's
record.
very simple, if you want me to just tell it to you. I feel that this issue is being overly rushed without ample discussions. And I'm pretty sure I said that. That's kind of paraphrasing. But anyway, that's all I want, just
Okay.
to have that put in the records.
That's absolutely fine. And you've been transparent about that, so, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so with the amendment, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Let's move down to agenda item 6, consideration of a motion to approve resolution 2021-28, a resolution requesting approval to apply for a grant from the U.S. Department of Justice, Office of Community-Oriented Policing. Mr. Penny, will you give us some insight on this?
Mayor, members of the city council, the purpose of this grant is to be able to fund 8 additional police positions. And this grant opportunity comes to us from the Office of Community Policing. It is a $1 million grant. It will be a 3-year commitment if we're selected to receive it. The commitment that the city will need to make is, there is a matching requirement, cost of about $600,000 over a 3-year period. Therefore, that is one of the reasons you require us to get your authorization to apply, but also to know if we should receive the funding, there's a match requirement that is there. The other thing is that we would have 5 years to fill the positions. However, once the grant period is over, the city is committed to keep all of those employees on staff for at least a whole year. So with that, we do recommend that you authorize us to submit this application to the Office of Community Policing from the United States Department of Justice for these 8 police positions.
All right, any discussion by council? Seeing that there is none, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, let it show that agenda item 6 is passed. We'll move down to agenda item 7, which is other business from city council. Is there any other business from city council?
Oh, yes, I have some business. Saturday, we're gonna be discussing, possible community garden. The location may have to change, but Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock, look for the flyers because the location may have to change, but we're discussing a community garden, which I think would be very beneficial, for the community. And also, you guys, your youth sitting out there, it would be very beneficial for you to come out and, see what this community garden is all about, because that's another life skill that you can put in your repertoire of things that you've learned, so to carry you throughout your adult life. So I just encourage everyone, that can possibly come out and just, hear what we have to say about this community garden.
Mr. Mayor, one other announcement along those lines. The city has collaborated with Squashing the Spread of COVID to host vaccine clinics. There will be another vaccine pop-up clinic at the grocery store this Saturday from 9 to 11. If you shop at the Food Lion, which is the old Bilo at the mall, or if you go to the Walmart, the big Walmart. The Walmart always has them, but there's a focus so that you can get a free gift from getting your first vaccine or your second vaccine this Saturday from 9 to 11 at Food Lion or at the Walmart. So if you haven't had a vaccine yet or know somebody who has it and needs one, this is a good opportunity to get it at the same time you're buying your groceries this Saturday.
What's the gift?
All the gifts that we're giving, you can choose either a Corks popcorn, somebody's homemade candies, or a dollar bill.
If they'll give me a widescreen TV, I'll get another place.
All right, is there any other business from city council?
No.
Seeing that there's no further business from city council, I would like to make a statement. This past Sunday, we had a very tragic event to occur in our community. And I want to share with the greater community that the hearts and condolences from mayor and council, the entire city as an organization and the greater community go out to these families. In instances like this, there's no rhyme or reason to these happenings within any given community. And even though this act did not occur inside the city of Statesboro, As we know, if it's in Bullock County, it's family. We are all a part of the same community. So let our hearts, let our prayers, let our condolences go out to these families. And make sure that we all understand that we are our neighbors' keepers. It is all on us to continue to make our community safe. And it's all on us to make sure that we are doing everything that we can do to leave our community in a better place than what we found it. Again, our hearts and prayers go out to the family members of those that's lost their lives in such a tragic fashion. We'll move down to agenda item 8, which is city manager comments. Are there any comments from the city manager?
Yes, sir. Mayor, members of the council, I just wanted to share about 3 things with you this morning. First, I did want to publicly thank Demetrius Bonds for his leadership in the Youth Connect program. When this program, as I said, when the mayor called and said we need to invest in our youth, and we had to come up with a program, Demetrius stepped up and took ownership of implementing this program, and he's been with them every minute, every second, and so I want to publicly thank him for his commitment.
Yeah. We appreciate you, Demetrius.
And parents, if your children said that he got on them, that is a part of the process of them learning what's expected of them. And he's been very gentle, but he's been doing what he needs to do when they're in the work environment. And to that, we also want to thank our interns that work with them. The 3 interns are actually going to be presenting to the Youth Connect students before this week is out. So we appreciate their work as well. But I also want to mention that the mayor talked about this being a big deal. It is a big deal. And part of why I'm saying that is because we received an email about 2 weeks ago and said that the Georgia Cities magazine wanted to do a feature article on our Youth Connect program here in Statesboro.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, the reporter may be on Facebook Live, and she was interested in hearing what the students were going to say about their experience as a part of the Youth Connect program. And so that puts Statesboro in a very special light. So Mayor and Council, the $25,000 that was invested in this program this year is well invested, and we have budgeted, and you authorized us to include that in next year's budget. So we will have the program again next year. So I want to say that. Then I want to just share with the council, we are working, trying to get the parks completed. Louetta Moore Park and Grady Street Park. When we started out like gangbusters. We had really good weather. And we had hoped by now the parks would be open. Our original target date was to have those parks open by 4th of July. And I'm sorry we didn't make it because the weather did not cooperate. And it may not cooperate this week. We are still trying to get it open before the kids go back to school so they can enjoy the swimming pool. So I would just say, be on the lookout for some announcements when we think we can get those parks open. The contract is working really hard. It's looking great. And we are all excited about the improvements, but we are experiencing supply chain issues in addition to the weather issues. Some of the playground equipment is stuck out in the ocean somewhere for one of our parks. Another big piece for Louetta Moore is still missing. And but we're gonna do our best, but they'll be here for years to come. But I am just a little bit disappointed that we weren't able to deliver, but it wasn't because we weren't trying to get it done. And the contract has been great to work with.
Thank you, Mr. Penny. And another problem the contractor probably having is that the mayor keep getting in the way, pulling up and looking around. If you guys have not seen those parks, they are really, really something special. And I hope we are at the precipice of improving our entire park system within the city. And as a dreamer, I want to see pocket parks across the city so that we don't just have those big functional parks. We also have neighborhood parks that that's supported by the city and can add to the quality of life for everybody that calls Statesboro as home. But we got some really great individuals working to build those parks. And these individuals, if it's sun out, then they out there. It doesn't matter whether it's Saturday, whether it's Sunday, they are working extremely hard and they're doing that to, do this for our community. So we're extremely thankful for them. Any further comments from anyone? Okay, seeing that it is not, we go down to agenda item 9, public comments. And we do have Matt Harwell on the agenda for public comments.
Good morning, Mr. Mayor, Madam Mayor Pro Tem, council members, city manager, Mr. Attorney, Youth Connect people. This is just fantastic. You may recall that I appeared before this council a year ago when my wife and I moved back here after 50 years away, after we had met and fallen in love at Georgia Southern College.
Yeah.
She is out of town this week visiting our grandchildren, so I have not been wrong all day. That being said, I'm here today to spread some good news. I want to commend some city employees. We moved first to Tillman Park. We have since relocated across from Julia P. Bryan in the Grove. We have some fantastic city employees here, as you know. And let's start off with customer service. There's two ladies down there in particular, Sade and Stacy.
Yeah.
They are just, when newcomers to our city come in here, they're the first people that you see. They're going to have a great impression or a terrible impression of what's going on in Statesboro with our customer service people. And those are two ladies. Now, I'm sure there are many more, but those two ladies in particular have helped us over and again. And then a very important person in sanitation, Tammy Rushing. Trash cans are important. They really are. And not to mention the workers on the truck that come around and they break down boxes for you. They go above and beyond. And unfortunately, I don't have all the names of the sanitation workers, but having once upon a time done some sanitation work myself, I appreciate the folks in the trenches. So,
yes.
But Tammy Rushing is the person that coordinated all that kind of stuff for us, and she has helped an elderly neighbor of ours who didn't know how to get things done, and it's just really great to see these people stepping forward. Public utilities, Kelly Saxon and Pam Ellis, fantastic ladies, stepping up and making sure that the water and the gas got cut off in one place and turned off in the other place, or turned on in the other place, and all that kind of stuff. I should hasten to say that I am neither related to or work for Statesboro in any kind of sort of way. Don't have any relatives working here. I just want to spread some good news because we hear all the time, and I'm a retired teacher, so we hear the bad stuff all the time. We have to deal with some of the not so wonderful stuff.
That's right.
So to come here to this council meeting today, just having no idea that these young people are going to be here today, and to see this fantastic experience. Thank you all so much for participating in this program and doing such a great, thank you for everything you've done for that. And thank you for the leadership of putting something positive together like this. And if the other cities, as you mentioned, sir, throughout the state will emulate that, it's a win-win for everybody. But I specifically wanted to talk about these 5 employees. I also want to mention Chief Mike Broadhead. What an impossible job the police have in this day and age, where all of them are painted with the same broad brush when a few terrible examples happen in places. And our men and women in blue that step up and put on that uniform every day, they've got a terrific responsibility, and the idea that they have the courage to do that. And I think from what I've seen, particularly the motorcycle traffic officer who was injured, I had the privilege of meeting him before his injury. Had the privilege of meeting and speaking with Chief Broadhead last year when we moved here. These people just do a tremendous job, so please don't overlook. And it's easy for us to overlook, perhaps if we're going 45 and 35.
No comment.
And particularly if we're heading northbound on Fair Road at lunchtime, trying to get into one of the eateries over there. They do a great job, and I want to commend these people. I hope that you'll take the time out of your busy day to review their names and speak to them and thank them all. And in closing, let me just thank all of you. It's a privilege to be back in Statesboro. It's been a great welcome home for us, and I just can't thank y'all enough. Leadership starts from the top in all these different departments. In the extra mile you go to help these young people, and in the extra mile you go to show the way to other young people. And so thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tell your story a little bit more. You graduated from Georgia Southern when? Mr. Harvey.
Sir?
When did you graduate from Georgia Southern? What year?
Thank you very much for asking.
Mr. Harwood is the poster boy for why you should move to Statesboro.
Some
He has
people-
never had anything bad to say about it.
Some people graduate summa cum laude. Some people graduate magna cum laude. Some people graduate cum laude. I graduated, thank the Lord. 1973, the last year that Georgia Southern went to the World Series, thank you very much, and Tom Bigwood of Brooklet, Georgia, won a game as a pitcher in the World Series
Wow.
in 1973. So it's a privilege to be back here and celebrate Georgia Southern's baseball Eagles. I wish they could have gone a little bit further, but they did have a resurgence there at the end. And it's a great day to be an Eagle.
There you go. There you go. We'll move down to agenda item 10. Council, is there a member for, is there a reason for executive session? Okay. All right, Mr. Penny, is there a need for executive session? Okay. We'll move down to agenda item 11, which is consideration of a motion to adjourn. Is there, I'm gonna ask.
I'm sorry. DSDA's been trying to do a picture, and Alan is standing back there.
We don't work with Alan. Come on in, Alan.
Step in. For Alan.
Yes, sir.
And you want to take a picture with the mayor and the council are you prepared to do that today, or you want to do it?
I can do it today if it's convenient.
What about Phil? I mean.
Yeah, that's all, we're missing one.
We're missing one. I mean, we can do it on the 20th.
We're at your disposal.
Okay.
And y'all can actually come in a few minutes before the meeting if you want to do it on the 20th.
Yeah, let's do it.
Was that a
when
morning
everybody's
meeting
here.
or evening meeting?
That's an
That's
evening
the
meeting.
evening
Okay,
meeting.
that's fine.
Yeah, let's do it when all of us are here.
Okay.
Okay?
So we'll shoot for the 20th,
Yeah, we might want to do that before the meeting.
before the meeting.
Yeah,
Because we don't have a work session.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
We don't
okay.
have a work session.
Okay, so before the meeting,
Say 5 o'clock.
okay? All right, good deal.
Thank you.
All right. Is there a second?
Second.
I'm sorry.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, good deal. Thank you. Have a great day, Facebook.